You pride yourself on being reliable, dependable, the one people can count on. You're professional and you keep the peace. You don't make waves and you'd never ever abandon someone else. But what if I told you you've been abandoning yourself for years and calling it something else, calling it being professional, being nice, not being difficult, keeping everyone happy? Self-abandonment is invisible, it's normalized, and it's rewarded, and it's destroying you from the inside out. I'm Jodie Bowen, this is The Change Code. Yesterday we talked about burnout. Today we're going to the root cause, the 5 signs you're abandoning yourself and how to stop. Here's what self-abandonment looks like. You say yes when you mean no. You smile when you're hurting. You perform fine when inside, really, you're falling apart. You shrink yourself to make other people feel comfortable, and you ignore what your body's telling you. You accept breadcrumbs and eat them as if they're a feast. You don't even realize that you're doing it because it's been normalized your entire life. Be polite, don't be difficult. Think of others, don't be selfish. So you learned that other people's comfort meant more than your own needs, and that became your operating system. But here's what nobody tells you. Self-abandonment isn't kindness, it's self-betrayal. Every time you override your body's no or ignore your gut feeling, stay when you want to leave, perform when you feel depleted, or shrink when you want to expand, you're choosing everyone else over yourself, and your body keeps score. That anxiety, that's your body saying, we're not safe, you keep abandoning us. Your burnout, that's your nervous system saying, I don't trust you to protect me anymore. The resentment, that's you realizing that you've been giving yourself away for years. Self-abandonment isn't invisible because it's small. It's invisible because it's been normalized. So let's make it visible. Here are the 5 signs. Sign 1, people pleasing at your own expense. You say yes when every cell in your body is screaming no. Someone asks you for help, you're exhausted, depleted, you're running on empty, but you say, of course, I'd love to. Why? Because I don't want to disappoint them. I should be able to handle this. They need me. What about what you need? People pleasing isn't about being kind. It's about avoiding conflict, rejection, or disappointing others, even at the cost of your own well-being. You're abandoning yourself to keep the peace, and the cost is resentment, exhaustion, the feeling that everyone takes from you and nobody gives anything back. But here's the truth, they're not taking, you're giving yourself away. Sign 2, ignoring your body's signals. When your body says, I'm tired, you say, just one more thing. Your body says, I'm hungry, you say, I don't have time. Your body says, this doesn't feel safe, you say, stop overreacting. Your body says, I need to cry, you say, not now, keep it together. Every time you abandon your body, you abandon yourself. Your body is trying to protect you. It's giving you information. I'm tired equals I'm depleted, I need rest. This doesn't feel safe equals something's off, pay attention. I need to cry means I'm holding grief. I need to release. We've been taught to override it, to push through, to not be so dramatic, but now your body doesn't trust you because it's been screaming at you and you've kept ignoring it. Sign 3, shrinking yourself to fit. This is when you don't share your opinion in meetings, even when you've got really good input, or you make yourself smaller in relationships so your partner feels bigger. You downplay your achievements so others don't feel threatened. You hide your needs to not feel needy. You shrink so others can be comfortable, and you've learned, if I take up too much space, I'll be too much. And if I'm too much, I'll be rejected. So You make yourself small, quiet, easy, low maintenance. You abandon your full self to be acceptable. And the cost? You lose yourself. Become whoever others need you to be, but forget who you actually are. Sign 4, over-functioning for others. You do things for people that they could do for themselves because it's easier if I just do it. You take on other people's responsibilities because they're overwhelmed, or fix others' problems because they need you. Manage others' emotions because you can't handle them being upset. You've become hyper responsible for everyone else and under responsible for yourself. Why? Because you feel valuable when you're useful. You feel needed when you're solving things. You feel safe when everyone else is okay. You feel safe when everyone else is okay. But here's the pattern. The more you overfunction, the more they underfunction. The more you carry, the less they have to. The more you give, the less you have left for yourself. You abandon your own needs to meet everyone else's, and you wonder why you're exhausted, burned out, and feeling resentful. Sign 5, accepting breadcrumbs like they're a feast. When self-worth is low, you celebrate breadcrumbs like they're everything. In relationships, a text back after 3 days feels like enough. Minimal effort looks like love, and one compliment can last you for months. In work, rare recognition feels like validation. Basic respect feels like appreciation. Not being mistreated feels like you're being valued. And in friendship, one-sided effort feels normal. Being an afterthought feels acceptable. Getting the scraps of someone's time feels like connection. You've normalized receiving the bare minimum. Why? Because deep down you believe this is all I deserve. So you accept breadcrumbs and you call it gratitude. But breadcrumbs aren't nourishment. They're starvation dressed up as a meal. Because you deserve the whole loaf, not just the crumbs. So why do we do this? Why do we abandon ourselves over and over, even when we know it's hurting us? We do it because self-abandonment is a survival strategy. It's called fawning, one of the 4 trauma responses: fight, flight, freeze, fawn. Fawning is abandoning yourself to keep others happy so you stay safe. You learned, probably young, that if I'm good, if I'm helpful, if I don't cause problems, I'll be loved, I'll be safe. So you became the dependable one, the caretaker, the peacekeeper, the overfunctioner. You abandon yourself to earn safety, love, and belonging. And it worked. For a while, people praised you. Oh, she's so selfless, so giving, so easy. But the cost was you. You lost yourself trying to be what everyone else needed, and now you're exhausted, you're resentful, you're burned out, because fawning is not sustainable. It kept you safe once, but now it's keeping you stuck. So here's the work. Learning that you can be safe and have needs, that you can be loved and take up space, that choosing yourself isn't selfish, it's survival. Self-abandonment kept you safe as a child, but you're not that child anymore, and you're allowed to choose yourself now. How do you stop abandoning yourself? Step 1, you notice the pattern. Which of the 5 signs do you recognize in yourself? People pleasing, ignoring your body, shrinking, over-functioning, accepting breadcrumbs, and just notice. Don't judge yourself, just notice. Just awareness, oh, I do that. Step 2, ask, what do I actually need right now? In the moment when you're about to say yes, but you mean no, pause. Ask yourself, what do I need? What would choosing myself look like? And maybe it's saying no. It's asking for help, or taking a break, or ending the conversation, or moving away from a friendship that no longer serves you, honoring your boundary. Step 3, you choose yourself, even when it's uncomfortable. And this is the hardest This is the hardest part, because choosing yourself means disappointing people sometimes, tolerating their discomfort with your boundaries, risking rejection, being called selfish. But here's the truth. People who need you to abandon yourself to love you don't actually love you. They love what you do for them. The people who stay when you start choosing yourself, those are your people. So step 4, build evidence. Every time you choose yourself, you build evidence. I'm safe even when I honor my needs. Many moves make magic happen. One boundary, one no, one moment of choosing yourself over performance. That's how you stop abandoning yourself. And here's the shift. Self-abandonment isn't kindness. It's self-betrayal. You're not being generous when you override your needs. You're teaching people that you don't matter. You're not being professional when you push past exhaustion. You're abandoning yourself. You're not keeping the peace when you shrink. You're keeping yourself small. Choosing yourself isn't selfish. It's the most radical act of self-love you can practice. So start now, start today. And if this names something you've been doing, hit like and subscribe. It really helps. And you get to see tomorrow, because we're talking about why your body keeps screaming and why you keep ignoring it. We're going to go deeper into listening to your body's wisdom, because your body has been trying to tell you something, and it's high time you listen. I'm Jodie. This is day 5 of the Change Code. Change is constant, so why not get good at it?